Welcome to Tales from College Football. This season I'll be pondering college football what-ifs, where we'll take glimpses into alternate realities and explore how the world of college football might have unfolded differently. I'm your host, Brandon Peterson.
This week we'll look at how one decision to transfer not only affected two teams, but possibly the entire landscape of college football. In 2006, Sam Keller, a promising young quarterback at Arizona State, was named the team's starting signal caller. But very soon after that, head coach Dirk Koetter would change his mind and name Rudy Carpenter as the starting quarterback. Sam Keller would end up transferring to Nebraska and become their starting quarterback in 2007. Now in this alternate what-if reality, Sam Keller decides to stay with the Sun Devils, and things turn out much different. If Keller had stayed at Arizona State, his leadership and experience likely end up giving him the nod as the starter, and it keeps the Sun Devils competitive while Rudy Carpenter has time to develop instead of being thrust into the starting role. In 2006, Keller's arm might have given Arizona State the extra edge in the Pac-10 and potentially turned some of those close losses into wins. A solid season at Arizona State with a promising young quarterback in the wing possibly prevent Arizona State from making a coaching change at the end of the season. Sam Keller still would have his opportunity to show the NFL teams what he has to offer at the conclusion of the season. Now, halfway across the country, Joe Gantz would take over as the leader of the Husker offense. When he took over for an injured Sam Keller, in the real world, he really turned some heads and showed he could run an explosive offense when the Big Reds scored over 160 points in their final 3 games. Now, Joe Gantz may have started a little shaky if he was a day one starter, but he would have built confidence and he would have ended up putting up big numbers all season. With a high-octane offense paired with a defense that can't stop anyone, every game would have been a wild shootout, which is right on brand with an evolving Big 12 conference. Nebraska would end up being bowl eligible. Bill Callahan probably wouldn't have been fired. He would have stayed a little longer, and at the same time, looking to make changes for that defensive staff. Now, here's where things get really interesting. Sam Keller isn't just known for his time on the field, but he's one of the faces of the lawsuit that ended EA Sports' beloved NCAA football video game series. If Sam Keller doesn't transfer to Nebraska, he doesn't wear a sleeve over one arm which would cover a tattoo, something that showed up on a player in the video game named QB number 9, who happened to have Sam Keller's same height, weight, skin, and hair color. 9 was also the number that Sam Keller wore for the Sun Devils. Now, EA Sports would argue that Sam Keller wore number 5 in Nebraska when he sat out due to eligibility rules, then changed his number to number 9 as the season came. But U.S. Appeals Court wasn't buying it. Without these events, it would never cross his mind that his likeness was being used in a video game and that he should get paid for it. EA Sports would avoid a lawsuit, and NCAA Football 15 would hit shelves right on schedule in the summer of 2014. Does this allow the video game to completely evolve over the years and become something even more amazing today? It's hard to say, as we've seen less innovation with Madden over the years. No lawsuit also means the push for NIL reform might have been delayed by years. The Keller case was a catalyst for NCAA to consider its rules on player compensation. In this alternate world, college football sports might be operating under the old amateurism model. For better or for worse, players would be more likely to leave early for the NFL draft without NIL money enticing them to stay, but we wouldn't have this wild west of poaching players from other institutions and a constant revolving transfer portal. Think how many transfers happen every year in college football. Many of these we think of having little to no impact. Sam Keller's transfer to Nebraska was a small moment with massive ripple effects. It changed the trajectory of 2 programs, causing 2 coaching changes, ending an iconic video game series and sparking one of the biggest reforms in NCAA football history. It's a testament to how one player's decision can alter the course of the sport forever.
Thanks for listening to Tales from College Football with your host, Brandon Peterson. Tune in every other week as new what-ifs will be discussed from our favorite sport. Be sure to reach out and share your thoughts and ideas with me on X, Instagram, Twitter, Threads, and TikTok at Code Peterson. You can also check out my website, codepeterson.com.